Hello, YouTube. Bearcat Piper here.
And again, it's still Wildcat Piper.
Third video tonight. About 23rd attempt at the 3 videos.
Yeah, but it's been fun. I must say he's not very good at this.
Horrible.
But tonight,
First, what are you smoking?
I am smoking my Savinelli long stem billiard. I love the scarring or the etching, whatever you want to say there, on it. And there's a reason why I'm using a long pipe, and you'll understand here in just a second.
If you haven't seen this before, we've talked about it. It's the American pipe. And tonight, we're doing our pipe YouTube pipe tobacco of the month review of Two Friends Pipe Tobacco.
Redwood.
Redwood. It's Two Friends Redwood Pipe Tobacco. Let me, you've heard this before, but I'll go ahead and read it. I should do this in my stuffing things. A mixture of Virginia Lovers Redwood combined sweet red and stoved red Virginia tobaccos and just enough perique to provide body and spice things up a bit. The flavor is rich and soothing and satisfying to those who treasure the natural sweet taste of quality Virginia tobaccos. It's Cornell and Deal blend, and when you want me to go first?
You go for it.
Okay, when I smoked this, as you guys know, because we've talked about it, I've been scared of this tobacco, and one of the reasons that my brother and I decided to do this together is because of my fear of this tobacco. I was afraid that it was going to be way nicotine-y and make me loopy. Nicotine-y. It you usually have that with a martini, and while wearing a bikini. Picture me in a bikini.
Yeah, that's not a good thing.
A Speedo and a tube top. It's a good visual. Y'all are doing it right now. And
and we just lost half the audience. Thank you.
And you know, I gotta say, I was surprised, pleasantly surprised. This did not destroy me, even though I'm somewhat of a nicotine wimp. It wasn't bad. I am a liker. I am one who likes vapors, so I think maybe that's a little bit I had going for me. I definitely taste. I don't taste the perique. I feel the perique in my nose, and I. Kind of before I read it, I kind of lit up my pipe and I smoked it, and I was trying to figure out some of the nuances, some of the flavors that was coming through, and I kept feeling like I was tasting some burleys, and I think it's the stoved Virginia. Is that how they call it? Yeah, stoved red Virginias. That's a little bit kind of got that taste to me. I don't like when you do the Virginias and Preeks. You typically get a lot of grass. I don't get that. I don't really get that. And what do you smell when you smell that?
That's no more that burley, the hay.
Hay? I don't really smell hay. I smell sweetness. I smell the sweetness of the red Virginias. But this was a pleasant surprise for me. I thought I was not going to like it. Woody, I heard your comments, and even on Voxer, you were telling me to smoke it in a large bowl pipe. That's why we chose these. And to me, it's been a pleasant surprise. I liked it. I've enjoyed it. I've only had a couple bowls of it, but I've enjoyed them. And it's something it's not something that I'm scared of or run away from. It's I've had better vapors. I like Elizabethan as far as vapors go. but I think it's a nice tobacco. I think it's a very well blended tobacco. It's not overpowering on the Perique. I don't really taste a lot of the Perique. I kind of feel the Perique. Bill and I was talking about this today. Perique is an interesting leaf to me, an interesting tobacco, because what do we call it? We called it the Tabasco of tobaccos.
Tobaccos.
Yeah, because I kind of feel it.
Yeah, you can definitely feel it, especially on a retrohale. You can kind of feel the spicy, tobacco-y, whatever you want to call it, in the retrohale.
Yeah, it's kind of like adding hot sauce to a meal. Sometimes you don't always taste the hot sauce, but you certainly taste the effects of how it just kind of elevates the food to a little more spicy level. I think that's what the Perique is doing, at least for me in this.
You know, one of the things for me is that today Scott was smoking it in a short stubby pipe, and when I smoked that, I could really feel the pepper in this long one. Thanks to Woody, I don't feel it as bad. For me, I do feel the creamy, but it's not doing it for me.
It's just taste. Everybody's tastes are different.
Yeah,
This is not a this is not a tobacco he's crazy about.
No, I'm not. Matter of fact, my brother and I split the 10, but he's taking it home. It's not. It's just not one that I enjoyed. I feel a lot of it. I felt this way with some strong cigars I used to smoke. I can feel it in the back of my throat, and I do feel this. Scott was saying that he didn't feel it as strong. Maybe not as strong as I thought I would feel. But, and I don't feel the nicotine that everybody was afraid of. It's not that. I do, at the beginning of the smoke, I felt kind of a creaminess, but I felt like that evaporated quick. Maybe once the Perique and stuff really started taking over as far as in your throat and things. So, I know a lot of people out there like it, and that's great. But this is not a blend that I would purchase. Little bit too strong for a lightweight like me. But
I'm pretty much a lightweight, but I don't think it's not. But I like vapors. I kind of like that Perique.
But like you said, Elizabethan is a completely it's a completely different vapor than this. Mm-hmm.
And you like Elizabethan?
Yeah, I do. I do like Elizabethan, but I don't
know if it's fair or not, but I think Elizabethan from Stuff and Things, Bradley, recommended that I try that. So I tried that and I liked it. So the problem is when you come across, it's kind of like Orlick Golden Slice. When you come across a Virginia, everything gets compared to that.
Yeah.
So I started out with that. That was my baseline for vapors. So when I take this or I take something and say, hey, it's got Perique in it, that gets compared to. So is this good? Yeah. Do I think this is as good as Elizabethan? No. But I'll enjoy this. I'll smoke the rest of this can, and it's one of those ones I don't know if I would reorder it, but I'm glad I've smoked it.
I'm glad too, and I don't want people to think that, especially in the tobacco of the month. I'm glad I had this opportunity to try, because it allows me as a new pipe smoker to whittle down the pipes, the tobaccos that aren't for me, and focus in on the ones that are for me. Like earlier, we were smoking the frogs. I like the English blends. I'm really finding myself really drawn towards those, and maybe not so much towards the Virginias and the Burleys, but more towards the. I shouldn't say Virginias because there are a lot of Virginias that I like.
You like Orlick Golden.
Yeah, Orlick Golden Slice. That's a great blend.
You like the Navy, was it McBaron's Navy
Flake?
Navy Flake, yeah.
Yeah, I like that too. So, but thanks, Tyler Swamp Piper for allowing us to choose this one. and to buy it because it was a good opportunity for me to taste this. I would have probably never picked the Two Friends, although if I, because I watched Swamp Piper a lot, if I would have seen him, he loves it. So I probably down the road I would have done it, but it's a great opportunity for me to try the blend. Just not for me.
Yep, I think it's tasty, and that's our review on the what's it called?
Two Friends, Redwood.
Redwood, Two Friends. Third video, 123rd take or something. So we're
we're a little tired.
toasted.
But thanks again for the opportunity to do that. And one thing that Northwest Piper says is that, hey, not all tobacco is going to blow your socks off, but doesn't mean it's a bad tobacco.
No, it's good tobacco. It's got a good blend to
Yeah.
it.
So
I think the Stove Virginia's. That's an interesting take for me. I don't know that I've had that in something yet. So that's an interesting take on this.
yeah. So anyway,
That's all we got. That's all I got.
That's all I got too. So as always, continue to blow those smoke rings in the air as he continues to try. But
I think I
above
had
all,
two
my
right there.
friends, be blessed.
God bless. Semper Fi. Hoorah.